Hi, it's Mildred Birdsong in New York City. I want to tell you about a couple of videos I heartily recommend. The Vicious Effect of Usury by E. Michael Jones. Jones rejects what a billion... this is something he said, Jones said in this video that I disagree with. Jones rejects what 1 billion plus people in the world believe, that is in reincarnation. His hubris in saying what the people in the land of spirituality, India, think is wrong is amazing. He's an idiot on the subject. Somebody said some church official years ago believed in reincarnation, and he said it just isn't true. But Emperor Constantine changed the Bible, removed 44 books from the Bible, and one of the books contained information about reincarnation. So the people in the church are ignorant of the concept of reincarnation. You can see this on the video, The Law of Attraction Unveiled. You'll see the science behind the Law of Attraction. You can check that out, and you'll see what I'm saying is true. Another video that E. Michael Jones got right, the E. Michael Jones interview, Who is Destroying Our Nations? This is what E. Michael Jones said. God is using Trump administration to bring about a new world order, which will replace the American empire. I agree with this. I know this to be the case. The Holy Royal Family of geniuses and saints, led by Jesus Christ, 21st century form, Gurinder Singh, and lacto-vegetarian Einstein Eve, Mary, wife of Jesus Christ, will lead the new world order. St. Paul said the Jews killed Jesus Christ, and now they are the enemies of the human race. Dr. Jones' favorite saint is St. Peter, because he's always putting his foot in his mouth, like an innocent baby. A baby puts his foot in his mouth, or at least his toes in his mouth. St. Peter is a member of the new Holy Royal Family. His name is retired Lieutenant General John Hopper, D. Michelle Birdsong's cousin, and he was General Douglas MacArthur in World War II. Okay, and the last video I'm recommending is number 477, To Learn Who Rules Over You. Interview with Muhammad Ali is in this video on the Owen Benjamin channel. I actually slept through most of it, but I heard the interview with Ali where he was saying that he wanted to marry somebody who looked like him. And I was reminded of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who has been reborn as Lou Ranziger, my grandson. They had a holiday in observance of Dr. King's birthday recently, in January. Dr. King said, judge a person by the color of their, not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Muhammad Ali is saying he judges people by the color of the skin. Now, I married my husband, my first husband, here's this picture, because he was interesting, he was unusual, he was not common, and because he had color in his skin. His name was Edwin Birdsong. I grew up light-skinned, black, and I had trouble from jealous, dark-skinned blacks. So I didn't want to have light-skinned, very light-skinned children. So that's why I married Edwin. Plus, like I said, he was an interesting, creative soul. So my daughter, I wanted my daughter, and this is my daughter, Robin Birdsong, this is me. I wanted my daughter, who does look like me, but we are different colors. I wanted her to fit in with a niche, you know. I didn't want her to have to feel isolated and alone. And the same thing about my son, Sing. You see, he has color in his skin. The irony is, my daughter was Queen Victoria and Galileo and Michelangelo and St. Francis. She was all these white people in the past. So she doesn't really know black people, nor does she relate to black people. That's the irony. See, so the content of her character is past lives where she was white. And the same thing with my son. He relates to the wider culture of white people too, because he was Jimi Hendrix, but Jimi Hendrix related to white people because black people couldn't appreciate Jimi Hendrix's extraordinary ability to play guitar. He was the greatest instrumentalist in the history of rock, and he had been Mozart, and he had been the Jew George Gershwin. You see, so Sing had the same situation as Robin. He had been white in his past life. The content of his character was from a white background. And then my daughter by my second husband, Melanie, is lighter than me. So she fits in with white people, you see. And that's her daughter, Ostara Gloria, who was my great-grandmother, who I relate to very deeply because I adored my great-grandmother and she adored me, and she had been Hiawatha and I had been her partner, the peacekeeper, and we had united the Iroquois nation. So we have history together. The content of her character is history connected to me. Okay, now I am Eve, this is Adam. And you say, well, he's a white boy. You're from different cultures. This life. But in the past, he was Sam Cooke, he was Jesse Belvin, and he was Ray Charles. They're all black. You see, he also was Sinatra and Elvis. They were white. But Sinatra related to Sammy Davis Jr., who was black. And Elvis sang like black gospel singers. You see. So he was influenced by blacks. You see, so what Dr. King said was so deep, people couldn't get it, you see. And the connection between my children is they were all saints. Melanie Lynn Spear was St. Patrick. Her daughter was St. Kabir. Her brother was Jagat Singh, the Sardar Bardar, the saint from the Radhaswami colony, the Dara. Robin was St. Francis of Assisi. I was a St. Guru Nanak. So that's what, and then Adam is a projection of Jesus Christ. You can't get much more saintly than that. And Lou, like I said, was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he was just like a saint. So that's the connection. The connection is not in the skin color in my family. It is in the content of our characters. And I think I am done. All right. I will talk to you later. Don't be superficial. Okay. Bye.